Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. And today I have something very, very interesting for you guys. Now, odds are if you've been online, you probably already heard about this or you probably already saw this. But apparently, the script for the Powerpuff Girls pilot, the CW Powerpuff Girls pilot, got leaked. And we have some samples of the actual script, and it is, like we all predicted, it is awful. It is absolutely awful. They basically took the Powerpuff Girls and then gave it the Riverdale treatment. Except it's probably a little bit worse from what I remember seeing of Riverdale. I only saw the first season, and I heard it just got worse. So why don't we just go ahead and skim through some of the sample images that were given to us, where we get to see some of the script and find out just how bad it is, because you can tell this was written by someone who never cared about the Powerpuff Girls. Never cared about it. They never cared about the property. They never cared about its fan base. They just wanted to use it to make another Riverdale like show. Let's just go ahead and take a look at some of this, shall we? So this is the first look at this. Bubble says, Blossom's fine. I saw on her Insta that she has a boyfriend. I saw on her LinkedIn that she got promoted, and I saw on Facebook that she still talks to Grandpa despite their political differences. Buttercup says coming back here is probably triggering for her. Bubbles responds, why? Because she's the one who killed Mojo? I mean moveon.org. Buttercup says, Bloss, wake up or we'll leak your nudes everywhere. Off Bubbles' confusion. That worked on you once. So Bubbles has nudes, everyone. Isn't that what you always wanted to see whenever you watched the Powerpuff Girls? Didn't you always want to see Bubbles' nudes? Fucking Jesus. Bubbles says, look, we loved being Powerpuff Girls, but sometimes we wanted to do other things too, like in Dirty Dancing. Baby wanted to join the Peace Corps, but she also wanted to be a fancy slut, and her dad didn't get it. Drake says, Jerry Orbach was doing his best to understand. Oh, this is interesting. Interior, Powerpuff Girls' home, hallway, Buttercup's room. Day. Blossom heads upstairs where the bumping sounds continues from Buttercup's room, then abruptly stops. Blossom opens the door and finds Buttercup in bed with Macy, the woman she eyed at the bar the night before. They've just, quote, finished. Blossom says, oh God, I'm sorry. Buttercup says, it's fine. We're done, right? Macy says, I'd say 6 times is enough. Yeah. This is real. This is real. Let's look at some of it. Oh, there's Mojo has a son and he's running for mayor, of course. College person. Oh, apparently, Blossom is seeing a therapist. Clive says, baby, I had a messed up childhood that culminated in traumatic events. It's like your therapist says, you need to go out and make your own way in the world for the sake of your mental health. Blossom says, I hope I don't have a panic attack while I'm there. Clive says, if you do freak out, just do that exercise Dr. Pat taught you. Blossom says, right, visualize my inner child. They actually believe people talk like this. They actually believe people talk like this. There's something about here we have JoJo, who's Mojo's son, and then Gina. I'm assuming that's someone who works for him or whatever, talking about the election or whatever and how he's not going to get a second term. And she talks about how Townsville has privilege or whatever the fuck. She mentions Harambe for some reason. And Bubble says she talks about someone having a crush on Blossom or whatever the hell. And then here she says, here they talk about Bubbles having a porno. I'm not even joking. Look, it says, guys, hey, can you turn down an evil recon? How can you turn down an evil recon mission? Especially when said mission would make a perfect storyline for my documentary. Bubbles is back. Buttercup says, not to be confused with your other film, Bubbles on her back. So yeah, Bubbles was in a porno, apparently. Great, thanks for that. Blossom says, aren't we here to investigate? I'm here to pick up bike. Buttercup says, I'm here to pick up bi-curious townies. You're here to avoid Drake. Bubbles is here to investigate. By the way, Drake is apparently their dad, Professor Utonium, and they're calling him by his first name. But she forgot Butch hates her. Luckily, we're dealing with another hate boner, so alcohol helps. What do you know so much about hate boners? Whatever. And it's just, it continues. It's awful. And then here's the because it's the CW, there has to be a twist at the end. JoJo says, "I'll find another way to re-win the election. We took them out once. We can do it again, right, Dad?" And then yeah, apparently that whole thing about Mojo being dead is not true or whatever. And yeah, it turns out that's the twist. Mojo isn't dead, and that's his son or whatever. Yeah, so that's the pilot. This is what they thought of, ladies and gentlemen. When they thought about the Powerpuff Girls, they apparently thought about fucking, and Mojo somehow having a kid, and Blossom apparently thinks she killed someone, and it turns out the twist is the person wasn't ever dead, and it turns out Blossom never made a mistake. So yeah, great, absolutely fantastic. I hate this. Now I did hear that the script is being reworked, and I can see why. But then again, that just shows you how bad it is that the CW says it needs to be reworked. And considering this is the same show that puts out Batwoman, that should honestly tell you just how bad it is. So no one wanted this. No one asked for this. This is fucking awful. I don't care how much they rework the script. It's gonna be awful because the people behind this project don't care about the property. They don't care. They never care. They never will care. They just want another Riverdale. And they thought, oh, well, Powerpuff Girls is popular with a bunch of people, so let's just take that and give it the Riverdale treatment. So, anyway, I'm just going to end the video here, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Remember to like the video, share the video, and subscribe if you haven't. And remember to click on the bell icon to let you know whenever I post a new video. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the vid. Remember to stay safe and take care of yourselves and join me for the next one. Bye for now.